Jonathan left debts at 1.8 trillion. Today we have 87 point something trillion in debt. And the law says you can only borrow for capital expenditure and human development. Can anybody in good faith show me, let's divide that money into two, 87 trillion, 43.5. Can anybody in good faith show me infrastructure worth 43.5 trillion? Over the last 8 years, built by the government that was borrowing and borrowing, as if to say, borrowing was getting out of fashion, therefore you must go and grab your tool. Can anybody show me 43 trillion worth of infrastructure? I can't find it. And even where you are, the little that is done is so misaligned. The law says, do cost-benefit analysis. What is the cost of the money you are going to borrow to the economy? What is it going to put back? What are the benefits? You go and borrow money for a railway line, and you put it into government should be paying. Nigerian Railway Corporation has nothing at stake. You even subsidize Nigerian Railway Corporation. Who says Nigerian Railway Corporation cannot charge tariffs that are reflective of the cost? Or who says government cannot lay the lines and ask the private sector to buy the wagon so that they can recover their money and even give you a little to pay back the loans? How can you just borrow and then use it to lay rail lines and subsidize the railway and still you expect the economy to grow? You built a rail line, Lagos Ibadan, southwest. You built another rail line, Abuja Kaduna. You built a third one, Kaduna to Kano. Standard gauge. You bring another one, Katsina or Kano to Niger. What value? Listen, Kano to Niger, what value? Then you look at the rail line that starts in Port Harcourt, crosses Aba, gets to Enugu, gets to Kafanchan, until it gets to Maiduguri. You say it's the old narrow gauge. You want to rehabilitate the old narrow gauge. Excuse me. Is this country divided into two? How do you want to pay? My tax money I'm paying and everything you use. Look at the part of the country they don't belong, and your own part belongs. How do you want to grow and develop? How do you think the people that come from here? What is the rail line from Katsina to Maradi contributing? Can it pay for itself? Why a rail line from Port Harcourt to Maiduguri, which should be prioritized, cannot? So what I'm saying in essence is that we need to see cost-benefit analysis. You don't just tell us stories. Kaduna, Abuja should be able to pay for itself from the process of what it's getting, and not to put it on the consolidated revenue fund to be paid. Lagos, Ibadan should be able to pay for itself. Kano, Kaduna should pay. Mararadi to Mararaba, wherever they want to put it, should be able to pay. If you put a rail line from central area to Nyanya, Mararaba, you know the number of people there. Yes. It can pay for itself. Yes. You don't just put a railway that goes to nowhere because you're in power. I'm in power, I'm in charge. I should determine. You determine, and then somebody else pays. We can't continue that madness. So if we want to borrow, we must borrow for projects that are tradable and sustainable, that can contribute for us to pay back in future. Borrowing for capital projects should not just be a political decision. That is what is the problem. We have converted, politicized everything. The choice of projects, the site of projects, it is your turn to rule. It is not this body's turn to rule. They don't belong to Nigeria. You are one Nigerian. How do you want to make progress? It will not work. It's not working. It will not start working tomorrow. And anybody who is dreaming is working. He's having a midsummer night's dream. He has malaria. The person should go and treat himself. So, ways and means